Steven of Chainsaw Ace back today with another video. I'm going to show you how to rewind the starter recoil rope in a Stihl MS250 chainsaw. Let's get to it. Here she is, the old Stihl MS250. As you can see, she's looking pretty rough. The rope is broken. It looks like it's been setting for an extremely long amount of time. It's got some pretty caked on grime on there. Let's see, the sprocket doesn't look too bad. Let's get this rope fixed and we'll go from there to see what all we have to do to it. All right, let's get this removed. All right, we have the starter off. Looking at it, we need to replace this piece here. It's got some wear on the end. This is actually called the pawl. So I'm gonna go grab one of those and a new rope, and let's get the handle and rope installed back on it, and we'll give it a pull and see if she wants to start. Okay, since we're gonna replace the pawl, we need to remove the retainer spring off of the rotor. And once that is removed, it's when we remove the pawl, which is what you see here. And as you can see, there's some wear on the end of the pawl here. It's not supposed to have that indentation. Here's a new one, and as you can see, side by side, you can see the difference. Now, sliding the new pawl in, you just want to make sure you get the little dimple side down into the hole, and then the spring goes back over the pawl and over the rotor. You know it is installed correctly when you see the pawl actually kind of slash out when you rotate it like this. So that is in there correctly now. Yep, moves great. It's ready to go. Now we're going to remove the rope from the rotor. I'm using a pair of forceps again to pull the rope out. Makes it so much easier. Then I have a new rope here. It's a number 4 rope, which is actually 1/8 diameter. To keep it from fraying on the ends, I take a torch and I heat it up. It actually catches flame. Then I take a paper towel and wipe it off into a point, making sure to do both ends, because if you fray your rope, you're kind of in a bad spot. Heat this one up, make it a point as good as possible. Now I'm going to feed it into the rotor. This can be a little tedious, but if you keep working it kind of side to side with constant pressure, it will go in. Now I'm going to take some forceps and just pull it up. So now I'm going to tie a knot, not too close to the end, not too far, don't want too much sticking out, but close enough. Pull it tight like this. Now I'm going to take my torch and just heat up the rope slightly. It helps it kind of bind together where the knot will not come undone. And I'm going to pull it down into the rotor like so, and just leave a little sticking up here, which that's not going to get in the way. Now I'm going to remove the rope from the old handle, once again using the forceps. Just give it a tug. Sometimes it's wedged pretty good, but it will come out if you pull it hard enough. Now we need to wind the spring on the rotor in a clockwise fashion to put the spring in a loaded position. Just going to turn this until it's fully loaded. Once it's loaded, I'm going to take my rope, feed it through the starter housing. Pull it tight, and I can feel the tension of the spring pulling the rope back in. Careful not to let go so it doesn't pull your rope in and you have to do that whole process again. Now I'm going to feed it through the starter handle and tie a knot at the end. And actually I'm going to, in this case, tie a double knot. Like so. let it pull into the handle, and then heat the knot up again. That is a little more than I like to be hanging out right there, but let's see. I think it'll be okay if we tuck it in, and tucking it in does, yeah, it fits all the way in, so that's fine. I need to change that. So all right, give it a pull, and it works. Now I'm going to install the starter housing back onto the saw. Just kind of wedge it in there. You'll feel it when it goes into place, like so. And let's tighten the 4 screws back up that hold it in, just like that. And there you go, we got it back on. So starter is installed. All right, now let's try it and see if the pull rope actually recoils like it's supposed to. So we're gonna put it on half choke, lay brake on, and success. That's how you do it. If this video was helpful, please hit the like button. And if you want more content like this, please let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and see you next time here at Chainsaw Ace.